Hello, this tutorial video is to show you how to add news to your MyRacePass profile. First step is we added this new news icon to your left sidebar where you got season management, race management, news, tickets, reports, and web management. You can click on this news icon. When you first click on this news icon, it's going to take you to the news page, but if, as you notice this box that popped out at me, if there are any drivers or series or tracks or businesses or anything that added a news article on their profile but tagged your racetrack or your race series, it's going to show up here. And now you have the option to add that article by simply clicking this checkbox and click Add Selected. You can view it by clicking on the magnifying glass. You can read it and see what it's all about if you want to add it to your site or not, or you can dismiss it. That way you don't have to, if you can add it, that way if there's a relative news article that makes sense, that you can just simply add it to your profile without having to re-add that or actually type it up and all that fun stuff. You just add it. So I'm going to X out of that. Adding news, you can simply, well, for one, you can click on Find News. So one quick way to add a bunch of news to your site, relative news that is maybe you want to search for your drivers, one of your drivers. So we'll search for a driver here, and you select that person's name, and then you can get the same box, and you can select the articles that make sense that you want to add to your profile. You can search for series, you can search for drivers, other racetracks, so on and so forth. Otherwise, to add a new article, you just simply click this Add News button. Have your heading. The date you can change, but you'd want to submit it probably on the date of you're going to do it. The credit is basically if you have a news writer, you can have a new credit in there. You can just click New Credit, or you can select a previous one. Body. Now this is probably, you can type your article in here. Otherwise, I would suggest maybe using Microsoft Word or Google Docs or something like that has spell checker and all that kind of fun stuff. So then you can just copy and paste right into this spot. Tagging is very important. It won't display throughout the network, the MyRacePass network, if you don't select the type. As you can tell in the MyRacePass app, you can sort the news by type of racing. So you got to use the right one. So basically, you'd select the magnifying glass. If it's related to late models, that's what you'd select. Driver, you can select your drivers. A lot of tracks or series, well, maybe if it's a news article related to the last weekend's race, they might tag the top 5 in each class or something like that. Tracks, if it's a series and you go to multiple different tracks, so you could type. You can search for the tracks. So on and so forth. If it's a track and a series comes to town, you can select the series. If it's related to a specific class, you can select the magnifying glass here and select the class that you have. You can have more than one tag there. If it's pertinent to a particular event, this is a good one. You click on this and you can select the event by schedule, so on and so forth. The event is an important one because we'll start tagging news. The news will be tagged to that event. So when people are looking at events, there might be relative news articles for that event. Sponsors. So like if you have your main sponsors you want to tag, you can tag as many as you need to here. You can also set the tags as default. So like say you're always going to have type of late models, you're always going to have your track, you're always going to have those classes tagged. We'll tag another class, for example. Then you can set them as default. And then you can, when you set them as default, you can just go back and add additional tags or remove them, whatever the case may be on your next news article. Adding a photo, you can add a photo or a video. to your news articles. Just click here to click to add media. This is the same as how you add photos. It's the same photo box or video box that we use. You can select one from a previous gallery. You can edit and remove them. You can upload a new. So maybe you upload a new photo to no gallery. Maybe you want to create a new gallery under 2019 called News Photos, but maybe you don't want that public on your profile. So I can click Add Gallery. Then I'm going to drop a photo in here from File Explorer, or you can also tag the images too. Tag the event. This shows you what you got. You can click. Oh, this is neat. So there's a little. If you roll over the image, you can click on this little wrench for tools. And this happens a lot on podium images. So maybe your website, it looks like this one down here, where the guy's head gets cut off. So you want to adjust it. You know, get that as it says here. Position the important part of the image below the line. You set the top. And then you can tell if the image is cropped this way on different devices, you'll be able to at least see the heads of everybody. You can also add a video. Click Upload New. No gallery, for example. You can tag the videos. The video name is, whatever it is. The description is whatever you want to do there. And then it's the YouTube URL. So it would be the www.youtube.com/blah, blah, blah. You'd paste that in there, click upload, and then your video would display. So there I have my news. I'm going to preview it, make sure it looks like how I want it to be. All my tags are there, and then I can click publish. It'll tell you how many views you have here. You can also edit it right here. Click on the edit icon. For those of you that got websites and will have a featured news article area, you can click the featured area. You're also able to order the featured news and remove one. You can also send it to social media, which you want to use your social media to drive traffic to your website. So you click the share this button, very similar how you share the lineups and share the results. You can click to your Twitter account and your Facebook account. And that's pretty much about it. If you click back to the All News page, again, this is going to pop up unless I dismiss it, or I can add it, or I can just click the X. And that's how you add news to your MyRacePass profile. Thank you.